Hey Ellen, what are you doing on Friday, November 20th?
November the 20th, 6:15, I'm going to the Learner
6:15.
Development SIG Forum. Can you tell me a bit more about the theme of the forum?
I'm happy to. The theme this year is transformative learning communities based on the theories of transformative learning, where learners reach a fundamental shift in their worldviews and actions through critical reflection. So that led to our theme, TLC, Tender Loving Care, or Transformative Learning Communities from Learner Development.
Interesting. So could you tell me how it's going to be organized?
This is an interactive forum. So rather than being a presentation followed by Q&A, you'll be able to ask questions of the presenters as he or she present. And of course, at the end of the presentation, we will have a reflection time. There will be 2 rounds, 5 presentations from 9 different presenters. And you, of course, to learn more, you should see the full abstracts.
I must say, I took a sneak preview of some of the abstracts, and it does look absolutely fascinating. Could we take a look at some of the abstracts now?
Yes, of course. Well, first we have Hayasaki. She will be presenting Adolescence Dilemma and Transformation through LT Learning in Rural Japan.
I thought this looked very interesting because she's actually gone quite deeply into some of the theory of transformative learning
That's right.
theory and something called trajectory equifinality for kind of analyzing sociocultural things. So I think that does sound a very interesting one.
A good start to the theme of the forum. This is followed by Andrew Barfield, Oana Cusen, Yuri Imamura, and Litaieri presenting the multilingual turn for learner development, exploring response communities.
I must say, I'm very interested in this because I was actually part of the learner multilingual term for learner development response community, in that I'm writing a book review, I'm co-writing it with somebody, and then we actually meet up with the other writers and the editors give us comments and questions, and then we go back and rewrite. It's one of the most interesting professional development activities I've ever done. So I think it'll be nice to see what they say about it.
Next, we will have Malik, Amir, and Feroze, and he will be presenting the end of class feedback for learner agency.
Yeah, I was interested in this because I quite often find that I'm asking for feedback, but especially since we went online, it's much more difficult to get feedback from the kind of interpersonal things that you usually rely on. So he's talking about using a feedback form for online feedback, isn't he?
That's right, yes. And this is the year we are all going online. So this theme will continue throughout the remainder presentations. As we'll see, Kenny Keita and a former student of mine, Liho Osaki, will talk about enabling students to write research reports through Google Documents.
So this is about senior thesis writing.
That's right, yes.
As part of the theme, isn't it? And having the student actually giving her experience.
Yeah, so we'll get the student's perspective in this presentation as well. And then finally, we've got Jim Ronald presenting online cooperation projects for learning community development.
Yeah, so he's talking about cooperative learning and using Google Docs, which I've tried a little bit, but I think Jim has really been quite imaginative in the way that he's using the docs and other events to build community. So the only thing that's going to be difficult is deciding which breakout room to go to, but hopefully we'll have some kind of plenary discussion at the end as well.
Well, of course, we will have time for reflection, and we look forward to having you all there where we can learn together. Again, Friday, November 20th at 6:15 p.m. See you there.
Cheers.